What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chuck play with Let's Play Sonic Unleashed Part 22. We are gonna head into Shamar again to see if we can finish out Kwami's missions, and then I will go on and do some more missions. I will hopefully get to complete the missions in this video. Well, I won't be able to complete every single mission available to us, but I will be able to complete a very large portion of them. So you can see here we have to go into town once again during the day. You can only access this during the day, and it's under a messenger mission. So you have to come here and talk to Anna and Musaid. You must be new to the area. I am Musaid, the local tour guide. I feel it. Oh, I finally found you. Who, me? Yes, you, my sweetie. Sweetie? Oh, it's love at first sight. You are my prince. Hey, wait, back up a bit. What are you talking about? I heard you just come to Shamar. I thought you might like a tour. How sweet of you. It's fate for sure. The moment I set eyes on you, I knew it in my heart. Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad to finally meet you. Whoa, hey, what's going on? Soulmates cleared, so we finally beat Soulmates. Now you want to immediately leave, because there is sometimes a glitch that will have Musaid go back to his regular position, and then you'll have to talk with him again. I'm not sure if it's a mission-breaking glitch. I haven't had it happen to me before, but I've read that it can and often does happen, but usually only if you start this mission before completing Arid Sands Day Stage Act 1. So now we have to go back to Missouri. That's why I kind of hesitated before going into Shamar. Have to go to Missouri. It doesn't really say what time of day, but I'm gonna guess daytime to do. It's another messenger mission, so if it's not during the day, then you can just oh, crap, I'm sorry. You actually have to go back into Missouri. Crap. Okay. Well, that's making everything work just fine. Yeah, I was reading the wrong one on the list. We actually have to go back to Missouri, or not Missouri, but Shamar, and see, and then we'll have to talk possibly during the daytime. As I said before, and I probably said it both in part 21 and 22, that if a mission doesn't appear during the daytime or nighttime, just go to the next day, and it should be there just fine. You shouldn't have to worry about it at all. But the next one is titled Air Wanted Messenger, and it doesn't say whether it's during the day or not, but I'm going to guess it's during the day. Let's see, there's Anna and Musaid. We're not actually supposed to talk to them, but might as well. Right, sweetie? Right. I've got to get you back to my papa right away and get his blessing for us. Is she even hearing a word I'm saying? Trying to say? My village is deep in Missouri, and my papa is next in line to be elder. Miss, I'm sorry, but I live here. I've got my home, my job. Your job? Yes, my job is a very important one. I'm a tour guide here in Shamar. Without me, all these poor tourists would be lost. So I'm sorry, but I can't go with you. You understand, don't you? I think I do. I just need to find someone else to take over for you at your job. Now, you see, I really haven't talked about it, but it hasn't popped up all that often. If you see a word or a portion of a sentence in red, that means that something important, that's kind of a key word or a key part of the sentence that you have to look for and pay attention to. And in this case, find someone else to take over for you is in red. That means it's important. So if you talk to all of the townspeople, which I suggest doing before going into this so you don't mess up and try to go after Shoddy instead of Musaid like I did, you will see that there is someone who is kind of his underling, protege, assistant, whatever you want to call it, that actually wants to take his job. Well, that's who we're going to have to find. What? That's not what I said. Hey, do you do me a huge favor? Please find someone to take over. There we go in red again. For my darling young prince. Otherwise, we'll never be able to return home to Missouri together. Look, just hold on a minute. Will you find someone to take over for me, sweetie? Oh, over for my sweetie. Yeah. Okay, leave it to me. Thanks, you rock. Please, our love depends on you. And I need you to find someone to take over as tour guide. You kind of gotta feel sorry for Musaid, but anyway. Now you may have noticed there's a young, almost kid here. We've passed him several times. I ain't talked to him yet. Well, this is the up-and-coming tour guide, Sadiq. So where would you like to go? How about a souvenir shop or maybe a tourist hot spot? Wherever it is, Sadiq Shamar's #1 tour guide will, oh, darn it. I forgot what comes next. You want to know what I'm doing? Hehe, I'm practicing. I want to be a tour guide when I grow up. You see, there's this tour guide named Musaid here in Shamar. I want to be just like him. I mean, he's just so cool. He's a real fast talker and won't take no for an answer. He won't give up till a potential customer says yes. Huh, Musaid's looking for someone to take over his business? Count me in. But I had better keep practicing. They'll call me Musaid II, the second greatest tour guide who ever lived. So we found someone to take over for him. You know, the little kid, so we have to go back and talk to Anna. Now, remember this is during the daytime, so, what, you really found a replacement? What? Then that means Oh, sweetie, isn't this wonderful? Now you can come to Missouri with me without any loose ends. Wait, please, I never said that Come on, sweetie, let's hurry up and get you all packed up. Help me. Hair wanted. Okay, so this time we should be able to go to Missouri. Let me take a look here really quickly. Talk to Anna. Okay, yeah. Now we have to go to Missouri. Another one of these that the information that I was reading from didn't specify whether it was during the day or not, but it is a messenger mission, so you could kind of guess it is during the day. Not all messenger missions, however, will be during the day. I believe one of Elio's missions, yes, the Happy Birthday, the final mission in the set of Elio's missions, was a night messenger mission, so you just have to be careful and watch out for them. You know, as I said, if it's not during one time of day, just go to the other, and you'd be able to find it very easy. I think it did a pretty good job with the transition of day and night, so that it doesn't take a long time for you to transition between, you know, hitting the hourglasses outside of town in the entrance stages to, so I'm gonna guess it's during the night, you know, to going here to the pause menu and changing the day to the night. You can see, yeah, it does take a little bit, you know, a little bit of time, but it's not nearly as bad loading time-wise as other games such as Sonic 06. Okay. Let's see, where are we supposed to go? It says, talk to Anna in Missouri, then talk to Kwami. And they were just supposed to talk to Kwami. Let me see. I will pray for the spirits to protect you on the rest of your journey. Well, I didn't see Anna around anywhere here in Missouri during the day, nor during the night. But we'll, I guess, go ahead and wait till the daytime again. Let me see. Yeah, it says talk to Anna in Missouri and then talk to Kwami. So just run around and try to look for her. I don't see her anywhere though. Let's she'll talk to Kwami. I will. Okay. And maybe we're supposed to talk to Anna again. Quite possibly. And may have to go to Shamar, talk to Anna, have both of them leave and come to Missouri, and then talk to Anna there. Possibly, I really don't know. It should have popped up with everything that it's saying. And you can see you can also come out here, and I've talked about this before, and Chip has said pretty early, or I believe it was Tails pretty early on in the game, was you could just hold down the square button and you could change, you could pass time like that. But that's a little bit more inconvenient because you have to wait for the loading screen when you're leaving an area, an entrance stage, well, a hub world. Okay, so what you want to do first is talk to Anna and then go to Missouri. Thanks so much for everything. Now I've just got to get my stubborn old man to see the light. But the love between my sweetie and me can't overcome any obstacle. Okay, now we have to go to Missouri. So remember, after completing Air Wanted, which is a messenger mission during the day, go back to Shamar, talk with Anna, and then come to Missouri. Possibly talk with Anna again, and then talk to Kwami. That's and also try to find something. Try to find a guide or someone trying to do a let's play that is very specific about the stuff. The guide that I'm reading isn't quite specific on everything. This person did a pretty good job, a really good job actually with a lot of stuff. But just some of these later missions, he really didn't get a entirely good job giving every little bit of information, so I do apologize. My dad is such a jerk. He won't approve just because my sweetie's not of our village, or from our village. Seriously, he needs to wake up and get with the times, what gives. Do you think maybe you can say something to my papa? Please, my papa simply has to let my sweetie and me be together. This is her homeland. Oh my, what a place. And then there's that scary looking elder. He's her father, just my luck. I really gotta feel sorry for him. Anna has brought an outsider back to the village with her. I do not approve of this. My daughter cannot be happy with someone not of this village, right? Now I believe you're supposed to say you're wrong. Let me take a look here. Yes. So the first thing is you're wrong. You really think I should approve of them being together, Sonic? But just look at him. He doesn't look like a trustworthy fellow at all. Now, you can see the three. You have a point there. You should trust Musaid. You should trust Anna. That's the correct response. Trust Anna? I suppose Anna wouldn't bring just any man back to the village with her. Even so, bringing myself to approve of the two of them. Please, in your honest opinion, should I give them my blessing? You should, and soon. Why not test them? No, you shouldn't. Okay, so the correct one is why not test them? Aha, I've got it. Our village has a ritual trial. If they pass it, I will give my blessing. Sonic, thank you for your sage advice. I will go tell Anna my decision. Okay, so the three correct answers are you're wrong, you should trust Anna, and why not test them? So now after that, it doesn't say to go to the leave the adventure, leave Missouri, so it just says go talk to Anna. My papa said that he has something we need to talk about tonight. I just know he's planning to give us his blessing. Oh, I can't wait until tonight. Oh, yeah, my bad, I wrote that down. It being at night. So, just wait for the night. But that's the last messenger mission, and that's the 7th mission, Elder's Call. During the day, all of the messenger missions during Kwami's missions are during the day. So Anna's Dream 1, 2, messenger missions during the day, Soulmates day, Air Wanted, and Elder's Call all during the day. So I see here's Anna. Looks mad again. My dad is such a jerk. He says he won't grant his blessing unless my sweetie passes some test. A test just because he's not from this village. Hey, help me out. Will you help my sweetie with the test for the both of us? Okay, leave it to me. Please, I don't know what else to do. I want to be with my sweetie forever. Okay, final exam. Pass the chief's test. Anna's met her soulmate. Now it's time to see her through the ceremony. So, this is a trial mission, and all we have to do is just get to the goal ring. Now, there are 2 ways to get to the goal ring, and I should be able to show them off. And there is one sun medal here that is to the left side of the goal ring. We have to use a couple side poles to get to, so I should be able to show those off. So they're, pretty standard through here right now. At least just getting up to this point. But you can see there isn't too many areas where there are multiple paths as of this point. But you can see, let's see, I guess nowhere yet, or quite honestly. Oh, I'm on a time I'm on a time limit. Crap. All right, so you can definitely tell that there are at least 2 paths right now. Well, I guess not really, just that lower section. So I guess if you fall there, you can you have to fight those robots, but it's not that important if you do. And I wouldn't suggest doing so because they don't really give out enough experience points to warrant wasting time doing it. Okay, so you can see there are 2 paths here that we can go. And I believe the sun metal is right up here. Let me see if I can get up there. Ah, crap. Nah, he just doesn't jump high enough, but oh well. Let me see. I don't think I was supposed to make that one. So you can see some robots down here that we can fight. Probably have to go back along there some way, or this may just lead to an area where we can go after the sun metal. But you do want to be careful since you are so close to the exit or the goal ring. Oh crap! All right, let me take a look over there. Pretty standard platforming section. There, I guess I missed the area to go in there, but just so I don't waste time, since I do, as I said, have a lot of missions I need to take care of. I won't waste too much time. I did get the sun medal, so that's the most important thing to me, is going after the sun medal. But anyway, you can see Strength 6 definitely does help, being able to destroy those egg fighters pretty easily. I didn't have any trouble whatsoever. But that's the final mission for Kwami, so we now have one more mission here in Missouri, which is pretty easy. Just they are. I didn't say. I can't believe it. You went and got it. What? Are you serious? What have you done? Sweetie, my papa is going to give us his blessing tomorrow morning. No. No. Final exam cleared. Okay, so that's as I said, the last mission. I'll talk to. I give up. Anna wins. I wonder why she started calling me darling the moment she saw me. When I look in her eyes, I see no doubt at all. I feel like there's no one else in the world who could love me more. So I guess I'm going to get married. Maybe this is what they mean by destiny. I still gotta feel sorry for him. I've got nothing to worry about now. I've got the best sweetie in the whole wide world. It was love at first sight, and I've only got eyes for him. Isn't destiny great? I'll go talk to Kwami really quickly, see if he has anything else to say. As promised, I will grant them my blessing. Ah, well. So it doesn't seem like he has anything to say. Let me see. For these missions, we have to... we can either go to day or night, but I'll go ahead and return to the world map just to kind of reset things. Wait till day to do this, because and it doesn't say, the information source doesn't say whether what type of mission it is, but I would probably guess it's a trial mission. I'll just have to see what the mission is exactly before I can say for sure. But now we have to find a Yaya, a little girl who, if you remember during the credits, was hiding behind a pole with Chip. Let's see if we can find Anna. I guess they're going to be saying the same thing, so I won't worry about talking to them. But you can see here she is, hiding behind this. Talk to her. Let me see, make sure that I do have to actually talk to her. Oh. No. Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to, well, we're not supposed to talk to her. I have to talk to her. Yaya's shyness is really starting to concern me. I wish there were some way to get over, to help her get out. don't know what it said, but we're supposed to we're supposed to wait till tonight or during the night. Talk to the woman during the day, and then talk to the little girl during the night, and let me see. She's usually behind this pole, but she's out here in the open, and she's scared. Yaya ran off, and now she looks upset. Ah, there she goes again. She's so shy. She runs away from people. She can't have gotten far. Would you go look for her for me? Okay, leave it to me. Thanks so much. So this is classified as a trial mission. There is one sun medal in the area where the little girl is hiding, so you want to make sure just to be careful and watch out for that. We have to climb to the top of something. I didn't read what that said, but I do apologize. But you know, hopefully you were able to read it. I didn't see it. The loading screen stays up long enough so that you can see what is being said there, so you don't really have to worry about not being able to read it. But you know, that's not really useful information. So you can see there is the sun medal there, so you do have to be very careful. The little girl was hiding here. Possibly either the dark bat carried her off, or she just ran because of the dark bat. But either way, you do want to be very careful. There is a sun medal there as well. Oh, okay, so that's the same area where she was hiding at. So now that we have the sun medal, I hope that doesn't mess up anything. Oh, okay, so I guess that just opens up these poles, if I can latch onto them. There we go. I thought those were the, she's hiding out. I guess we can't go that way. Oh, ouch. I believe what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to throw the boxes at the, well, you can do this different ways, but it is helpful if you go ahead and throw the boxes at those guys because of them being aerial. Being aerial enemies, that does cut down on the efficiency of being able to attack them, especially with aerial attacks. You know, you may not have leveled up your combos all the way or even high enough to be able to get any useful aerial combos. And there isn't a lot anyway. You know, you can max out your combos, and you still don't have all that many actually useful aerial attacks, so you just have to be careful. But now let's see. We have to talk to her. Thank you for finding her. Yaya, please thank the nice hedgehog. Child, what am I going to do with you if you don't learn your manners? At any rate, you have my thanks for finding her. Sorry for the trouble. Run, Yaya, run. Cleared. Okay, so now we have to we can either do this during. Oh wait. Okay, so we have to return. We have to leave the world map and then return from back to here. Let me see. Return to Missouri after completing Run Yaya Run mission and talk to Yaya. Go. Now we have to go to Once we talk to Yaya, we have to go and we have to go to Apatos. It doesn't say which time of day. Just, you know, I guess I can start out. Well, I'll go ahead and do it at night. It doesn't really matter. I highly doubt it would be during the day. We then have to go to Apatos to buy a Sundae Supreme. We can either talk to the ice cream man to get a Sundae Supreme for free, or buy one from the shop here in Apatos. They cost 60 rings, so make sure that you have 60 rings when going into this. You can see Yaya is here. She doesn't seem to be so scared of us. Yeah. I want a chocolate Sundae Supreme. Can you do that? Okay, leave it to me. So I believe this is classified as a delivery mission. I do believe that's what this is classified as. I'll take a look here. see. Missions. Alright, it doesn't matter, you know, I'm sure during, well, you probably have to do it during the day, especially if you haven't done the exorcism on the, yeah, okay, so this is classified as a delivery mission, but you do have to talk to the ice cream man if you haven't exorcised him already during the day, so I'm going to guess it would be during the day. See, she is a mission character, as I've said before, so we won't really worry about talking to her right now. Let's got you, Blue, hankering for another of my cones. What, a little lady in Missouri want some? Leave it to me, Chief. Ta-da, one chocolate sundae supreme ready to go. Go on, take it. You received a sundae supreme, so you don't have to buy one, thankfully. You know, I have plenty of rings, but just, you know, some people may not have a large amount of rings or may not have 60 rings on them, so you can just talk to the ice cream man and he will give you one because it's part of the mission. I'm sure he'll give you one anyway, you know, just because, but oh wait, but it's still a good idea to go ahead and buy one anyway, just, you know, just because just to save yourself some time, because to get the mission where you have to give Chip a whole bunch of food, you will want a lot of rings because you're gonna have to buy food for Chip. So I'm gonna guess you can do this either during the day or night, whichever is more convenient. Thanks. You handed over the Sunday Supreme. Yaya's request cleared. So that's the last mission for her. We now have to head into Holoska and do, let me see, 3 missions there, 4 counting the exorcism because that is the old man that we exorcised. But this first one is during the day, so just if it's not during the day here, you can kind of tell playing this game long enough what continents will be available or which time of day a continent will be, because Holoska is so far, or well, is so close to Eggman Land. If Eggman Land's during the day, you can almost bet that Holoska will be during the day, so you don't have to really worry about changing it. I will talk to Wintos, the salesman, because he will have a few of the souvenirs, but not right now. I may save that for the wrap-up video. But here we got Jari-Pekka. Max, would you mind listening to an old man's woes? My wife and I will be celebrating our 50th anniversary soon, but I forgot what was troubling me. You're not supposed to talk to him during that? Yeah. Let me see. After exercising him and defeating Dark Moray, head to Holoska and talk to him during the night. Well, he wrote that wrong. Okay, my bad. The guy I'm getting my information from said had to do this during the day, but you actually have to come here at night after exercising him and defeating Dark Moray. That's not often the case. You can do a lot of these missions without doing too much in the story. Phonics, would you listen to an old man's woes? When I proposed to my wife all those years ago, I promised her I would do a certain special thing for our 50th anniversary. The only problem is I can't remember what it was. And her 50th anniversary is right around the corner. Oh, what a fix. Maybe I'd remember if I went to where I proposed to her. Would you mind taking me there? Okay, leave it to me. I'm counting on you. So this is a bodyguard mission. I promise made. Guard Jari-Pekka. Keep an eye out for old Jari-Pekka while he tries to remember what exactly it was he promised. So remember, bodyguard mission, just like with the Elder Gregorios, we have to make sure not only that enemies do not touch him, but also that we do not send enemies into him. And this one's a little bit harder than the Gregorios one, obviously, because not only because there will be a lot more enemies, but there will be stronger enemies. Now, you want to knock out the ones that are You want to knock out the ones that are closest to Jari-Pekka first. That would be the ones in the front of this line. You know, alternatively, you can use the you can use the critical attack to make sure that he doesn't, that no enemies jump into him. I'm gonna guess this is the majority of the enemies. I really can't see them from the camera angle. It doesn't look like there is actually 10 there. I doubt there is, but you can see why it is so difficult is just because there are so many around. You can see there is a deep nightmare in the background there. So you definitely want to be very careful. Ah, crap. Okay. There is a sun medal in the back here, so you can... Oh, wait. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, my bad. I see it back behind the deep nightmare. So if you would probably want to try to go after it after defeating the deep nightmares. Now, they will focus on you if you can get their attention, so you may want to try and leap right out into the middle while trying to get the guys on the closest to you. Start with him first, but you do not want to neglect any one group for too long, because they will begin to lose interest in Sonic and try to go for the person you're guarding, so you do want to be very careful while doing these missions. Anytime you can use one of those types of moves to knock back a lot of enemies quickly, that is always useful. The farther away you get these enemies from Jari-Pekka, the better, obviously. You want to try to... okay, so all we have is just the Deep Nightmare. He seems to be focused on me, thankfully. I suggest definitely trying to do this for the last one, just so you can make sure that you collect the XP at the end. But just remember, you do have a 1 minute time limit to get through this. You can go after the medal anytime, especially if you do have trouble like I did. You can just go for it and then get that out of the way, and then just retry the mission later to figure out what you need to do then. So, let's see. Yes, this is it. This is where I took my future wife by hand, proposed and promised. Oh, I still can't remember. A promise made. So now I have to leave the world map, then come back and talk to, sorry about that. Then we have to come back and talk to Jari-Pekka. The information that I'm reading says during the night. It may be wrong, but I'll go ahead and try it anyway. You can see it is also close. I guess it's closer to Shamar. So if you know the time of day that Shamar is, you can kind of guess what Haloska will be. Just remember that you'll have to make Shamar. You have to put Shamar on the sun side, the side where the sun's hitting the earth, before Haloska will get lit up, and same goes with Shan'an. Haloska will be lit up before Shan'an does. Oh, Tropic, I wanted to ask you something. I can't remember my 50th anniversary promise, so I'd need another gift. Would you buy me some pitch nuts? They're only sold in one region. Okay, leave it to me. I'm counting on you. So we do have to come here during the day, or during the night. We then have to go to Apatos once again, and buy some pitch nuts. It's not saying how much they are, but I believe they're only 20 to 30 rings, which is pretty good. That's all you have to do is just run through any entrance stage once, and you could get that. You could even go to the entrance stage here in Apatos and get that many rings. Apatos really isn't that well known of an area to getting a whole lot of rings like Spagonia is. You can just head back here and it'll take you right to the store. Welcome to Surfside Sundries. Sunday's pitch nuts. Wow, 50. Okay. Well, you may not be able to come here then and try to get them. No, you don't need anything else. So But you know, you could just run through Spagonia really quickly. Run through the entrance stage to Spagonia, get 160 rings, and you'll be set. You'll be able to buy the Sundae Supreme if you don't want to talk to the ice cream vendor, and you'll still be able to buy the pitch nuts. But anyway, so we now have to go back and talk to Jari-Pekka. I'm gonna guess this is during the night as well. You know, obviously you can just switch it. Just repeating myself with that. Talking about that again. This is classified as a delivery mission. I thought it said destroyer. So we just have to buy them and deliver them to him. The last mission, he only has 3 for counting the exorcism. But a lot of people usually don't, because that falls under the exorcism category, not the mission category. Oh, thank you. My wedding anniversary won't be a disaster after all. You handed over the pitch nuts. A promise more cleared. Okay, so I have to go to the world map. Well, after giving him the pitch nuts, wait till the daytime, and then talk to him for the last time. There is a moon medal here along this. This is a trial. This is classified as a trial mission, so you do want to be on the lookout for it. It is on a slippery path in the middle of the level, so you do want to watch out for it and be cautious and watch to make sure that you are not. I was gonna say, he looked animated. I just remembered. We're supposed to eat the dried meat I stored away back on our wedding day. That's the promise I made 250 years ago. Sorry for the last minute request, but would you go fetch me that dried meat? Okay, leave it to me. I'm counting on you. Make this 50th anniversary something truly special by tracking down some of the jerky of love. Okay, 50-year-old jerky. I guess that's okay if you try it. I'm not too familiar with the process of drying meats and how healthy it is, but you can see this is during the snowfields. If you don't see too much time on you, especially if you do this, ouch. If you just use the use the sonic boost, you won't have to worry about it. You do have to use the quick step a little bit here, but it's not. Shouldn't be that much too much that you have to worry about through here. This is a pretty fun area, so you shouldn't have to worry about it all that much, as I said. Let's see, is this the slippery path? No. I don't know, quite honestly. I didn't see no moon medal yet, but I'll make sure to look around for it. You are on a time limit, so you do want to be careful. I don't believe it's down there. Aha, okay, so... Oh, wait, back up. This ice is slippery, so it will be very hard for you to regain control. And because this level isn't quite that difficult, it isn't nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. But obviously you don't want to jump around stupidly like that. Okay, so here's some more moles. You just stomp them to destroy them. And I would suggest stomping them, but you have to make sure that you stomp them in the right spot. You just can't stomp anywhere. But you don't want to waste too much time with them. Obviously, we are on a time limit, especially if you did have to wait around for the moon medal. Trying to go after that. Let's see, what is the jerky? Oh, bobsled. Oh, yeah, you do want to be careful about losing rings. You lose. Seems like you lose 30 rings on the bobsled, so you do want to be very careful while going through here. So if you are familiar with the Cool Edge Day stage, you will recognize where we are through here. Oh crap! Yeah, you want to be very careful. Wow. You want to be careful doing that, during the day, during the normal act, or during these missions. Any type of mission, the hot dog missions, or just these missions. There aren't too many of these missions, so you don't really have to worry about that. Missing the bobsled jumps all that often, but you still want to be very careful. Oh wait, there we go. So that may, if you do go through here during the crap. If you go through this stage again, you will probably gain something if you use the light speed dash through there, so you do want to, that's an area you could try to look out for and try to find a few more collectibles, whether it be an art book to a record, a videotape. You never know. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to get through here quickly, so that I don't have to. Okay, so I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't seem like you have to destroy the enemies. I didn't figure you did have to, especially because they had that switch that you had to stomp. But it is still good to. Wow, it is still good to try to destroy those things. I may actually end up cutting this if I mess up again. I may just kind of cut till where I can make it. Crap. Let's see, jump here. No, of course I missed it. Use this quick step through there. You really can't destroy all of that many robots while going through there. No, definitely be careful. Shoot. That's just in case you miss it. And if you hit the square button by mistake while using the boost through there, you can't miss that E16 electric spinner. So you don't have to worry about hitting him. You do want to be careful, as I said before, on this ice. You can see you do lose traction quite easily, and it is very hard to get yourself going in the right direction. So you just want to be very careful while going. Oh, thought I missed it. Oh God, I don't guess you can miss it, but you can miss the ramp here. So I was just being careful and making sure. You do want to make sure that you have a lot of rings coming into the section, because it's not every time that you can actually hit these E10 spinners. So you definitely want to be careful. If you can hit hit at least the first couple spinners, you should have a very easy time while going through there. But you still want to be very careful. And obviously, you want to try to take the upper route. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and cut here, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, so welcome back. I might have actually left never cut. I'm not 100% sure as of right now whether I will or won't. If I did cut, you really didn't miss that much. Just more BS. The ice fields caught me out a little bit at the beginning. Or the snowfield caught me out several times running into those spikes. The ice, I figured out a good way, and if I didn't cut, you'll see it. On this last run, I used the drifting move to try to get around that ice. It's not all that useful, but, you know, if you mastered it, could be. Let's see, yes. This is the dried meat I promised my wife. It's been aging for 50 years. Oh, happy day. Look, dear, look. Is that some kind of ancient beef jerky? Our anniversary is almost here, and I thought the two of us could eat this. Anniversary? Oh, is it that time of year already? Huh? Don't tell me you forgot. So I guess that's supposed to be kind of funny. You know, he has a bad memory, and she's probably supposed to have a fair memory. Sigh, how could she forget something like that? She probably won't say anything. She's supposed to be the store. Yeah, didn't figure she would. Alright, so, either way, you know, you didn't miss anything if I did cut. Just probably about 2-3 minutes worth of dying over and over. But now we have to head to Shan'an and talk with the elder there that we saved. This is a night mission you have to start out with. Let me see. I'll pull up, see if I can try to find a little bit more information. Now, the elder here, Zonshen, has 9 missions that we have to take, that we have to do, and there are a few. Well, actually, these involve Zonshen and Charles, so I'm sure you have to exercise Charles. Well, I don't think it really matters whether you exercise Charles or not. It doesn't say so. Oh, it's you, village elder Zonshen. So there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. At night, you change forms, do you not? Let me take a look at you. Never met an illness I couldn't remedy. Now let's see how much strength that body of yours can muster. Okay, I'm ready. Good luck then. As it so happens, there are some menaces lurking outside the village right now. Go ahead and teach them a lesson. So this is classified as a destroyer mission. Beat the enemy, as Zonshen says that you need to show him what sort of condition you're in. Doctor's orders. So this is a mission checkup time. The first mission for Zonshen, it's a destroyer type mission, and it's during the night that you have to do this in. It's as I said before, the destroyers are pretty much just like the exorcism missions. You know, they're not that difficult. This is actually where we will actually start to see a lot more difficult enemies to defeat. And I need to look around to see whether there is a medal around here or not. Let me see. Nope. Okay. So no mission, no medals. Thankfully, and there won't be any collectibles in these NPC missions. There won't be any collectibles outside of, well, there will be, sometimes you will get other collectibles as a reward for helping out these people, but there won't be any collectibles inside of these missions. You don't have to worry about looking around for art books or anything like that. So it looks like I killed him. You can see we have 50 enemies we have to kill in 5 minutes. You know, that's pretty easy, especially if all it is just little Rexes. Now, for speed-wise, I really haven't talked about this all that much, but you do want to be careful repeatedly using a combo on an enemy like a little Rex, you know, or even a big enemy. If you like these, you don't want to waste too much time because they do take a little while to die. You don't want to waste too much time doing, you know, the cartwheel or the kick or this kicking one. You just want to try to get it over with as soon as possible, so you do want to be very careful. We'll try to take care of this electric master by knocking him out of the air. You know, trying to get Sonic to do that last spin in the air is actually a pretty useful thing. The way you do that is by jumping, pushing the square button twice, and then the triangle button twice, and you'll get Sonic to spin around like that. So it doesn't hurt. The information that I'm getting from the guy may not have seen, being able to find any medals or not. So for Deep Nightmares, I definitely suggest go ahead and using the Unleashed. You may regret it later on, but for right now, I really don't see any way we could actually regret using it right now. See, we do have a few of these regular killer bees, which can easily be killed while using the Unleashed. The red and normal killer bees will actually fall pretty quickly if you do use the... Oh, wow, that's it already? Okay. They will actually fall pretty quickly if you do use the Unleashed move on them. So, let's see. Alright. I'm getting pretty close to leveling up again in strength. I believe it has a 10 to 15 cap on it, so you shouldn't have to worry about it all that much while using it. Let me see. So the next one we have to do is Night. It's a gatherer. Crap. Well, you're quite a strong fellow indeed. I believe I've got a good idea as to the nature of what ails you. Now I'll just need to put together a medicine made of. Let's see. I need some more time to think. Would you come back later? Checkup time cleared. So to do the mission, find a cure. I have to go to the world map, as with most missions, and then come back during the nighttime and talk to Zonshen again. And the only way we can do this mission is after clearing Dragon Road Day Act 1 and saving him. I guess we go through Dragon Road Night stage first, don't we? So I have to clear Dragon Road Day stage and then talk to him. So just remember, clear both after you save him, clear Dragon Road Day Act 1, and you'll be able to get into this mission. Now, the further on you go into the game, you'll see that a lot more often, where you have to clear one or several stages before you can actually talk to these people. One mustn't rush. Putting together a medicine like this takes time and care. It won't be ready until morning, so for now, leave me to my work. Do not worry, I'm sure I can cure you. Another instance where my information source got it wrong during the time of day, so let me see. Okay, so we'll talk to him during the day. Oh, it's you. I know it's sudden, but could I trouble you to fetch some ingredients? Yes, the ingredients I need to create your cure. What else, silly boy? Bring me some black medicine and some brown medicine. Chop, chop. Okay, I'm ready. Good luck then. Bring me the ingredients and I'll mix up some medicine for you. Go and gather them up. So this is a gathering mission. Gather the herbs. Zonshen says you need to gather up herbs so he can whip up a remedy. Doctor's orders. There are 10 herbs to collect. This is kind of like the orange collecting mission, and a tip is this guy has tips sometimes for a lot of these missions, and one of them is that he says just to slow down and try to collect any ones that you've missed. As you've seen, I've already missed 4, I guess 5. I should have 6 by now, but I'm missing too many of them, and I believe I would have already had them by now. And I would suggest running back for a few. It doesn't really matter. I don't believe it matters the color. As long as you collect 10 herbs, you shouldn't have to worry about it. You do want to be careful. I'm not sure that it actually matters whether you die or not. I don't believe. Oh. Okay, so as soon as you get the necessary herbs, you will complete the mission. So I would definitely suggest if you missed a lot of them at the beginning, like I did, go back for them, because the sooner the time it takes to go back and try to go after them will help you because you won't lose nearly as much time as you would traveling farther into the level, and it's not going to be the entire Dragon Road. You know, you only had about, I believe, a minute 30 to get through there. So, oh, wonderful, you've brought the ingredients I asked for. Leave it to me, boy. I'll have you back to normal before you know it. Find a cure cleared. Okay, so we have to leave the world map and come talk to Zonshen during the day. We may have to talk to him during the day. We may have to talk to him during the night. I'm not 100% sure, but I will try it during the day anyway. Now yep. So there's a moon medal here, so that does mean we have to go here during the day. This will be a trial mission, and he's mostly Zonshen mostly has gathering missions. There's about 4 gathering missions out of the 9. The next would be delivery, and the next would be trials. But we won't really worry about those right now. Success, I've done it. Here is your mystical medicine. Now drink it down. That's it. All in one gulp. Good, good. What's with the face? Don't make faces at me. Just drink it. All finished. Good. Now take a quick jog to get your circulation going. The medicine's got to get into your bloodstream in order to take effect. Well, don't just stand there. Okay, I'm ready. Good luck then. Zonshen says you need to go for a run to help circulate the medicine. Doctor's orders. Don't get hit. Crap. Yeah, there's a few of these missions like that. You usually don't see them too often. But that is still classified as a trial mission. So you just want to be careful. Okay, you may not want to go head on into without actually knowing what you can and can't do. You definitely want to try to stop on these islands here, because you cannot effectively use the quick step. Oh crap! Damn! Wow, I'm surprised he didn't have a lock on, so I could use the so I couldn't use the. There we go. That's actually pretty useful if you can use the light speed dash on those rings. That one was my fault. But using those islands to correct yourself will definitely help you out. But you don't want to take too much time waiting and trying to be careful. You do only have 40 seconds to get through here, which means this won't be too awful long. But just because of the spikes and everything that they throw at you, makes this a lot harder than it should actually be. Just remember to. Oh wait, where's that moon medal at? Let me take moon medal at the. There's a moon medal after the water section in front of the bottom part, so I'm gonna guess over there, possibly somewhere around here. Crap. Okay, so we're gonna have to use the light speed dash on that last group of rings, and that still didn't seem like it was the end of the water section, so I won't look for the moon medal around there just yet. Crap. That is the bad part about using the light speed dash. It isn't quite as accurate as previous light speed dashes in the past. So you definitely want to continuously mash the triangle button to even be able to begin to use it. But if you can let off the sonic boost while coming up to the rings, that should help you out a lot. Running back and getting your bearings set up. You cannot use the quick step efficiently while. Okay, so this should be the area with the moon medal. This is where you can actually use the quick step. So you definitely want to be careful through here while using it. And added some. What the? Oh, time limit. Okay, so where's that moon medal at? I didn't really specify where it is all that well. All I said was just this after the water section during the bottom part, and I thought I was at the bottom part, and I didn't see it, so I don't know. Crap. So I don't know, quite honestly. I'll take a look for it. I'm not going to waste too much time with it, though. If I if I miss it, I miss it. Moon medals aren't all that important. You know, you definitely need sun medals to beat the game a lot more than moon medals. And if I do end up needing moon medals, I can just go to Apatos. I didn't get all the moon medals there, as well as a few other locations. Aha. Okay, so it's on the middle of the ramp. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So it's on the middle of the ramp, which isn't after the water section, the bottom part, because there is, if you do miss the ramp, you still have to go through a water section. But just remember, it's on the ramp. A good way to go after would be to try and get the last section of rings on your light speed dash. Wow, what the hell? Okay, well, I cut off a little chunk of it. Or you can just go to the edge of that island there and try to get directly into the middle. But even then, you can still miss, so you definitely want to be very careful. I don't believe going up along those rings will actually prove to be damn it, useful. You may be able to just stay up top and ride the top. You won't have to worry about all the BS on the bottom down here. I may have to cut this short. I really haven't taken a look at my time in a little while, but I am warning everyone now. Come on, use it, damn it. I'll take a look at my time really quickly. About an hour and 3 minutes. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Trying to do the Jari-Pekka mission, or Jari-Pekka mission, where I said I was going to cut. I may not, and that'll, at most I may have had 3-4 minutes worth of content there, and it's not, as I said, it's not that important, whether I do or don't skip it. Damn it. Whether I skip it or not, or cut to try to make it. I may end up cutting this just until I get past that part. I don't know yet. Come on. There we go. If I do cut anything out of it, I may just cut out a really bad run or something. I don't know yet. I guess I'll go ahead and cut this, and I'll just see you once I beat once I get to the end of it, or near the end of it. Or, well, either past the point where I died last, or when I get to the end of it. So see you in a second. And this is how you get through there in any amount of time. I didn't, I probably won't cut that last run. I'll show it the entire way through just to show you how to get through there, but I didn't talk through there until just there at the last bit. If you noticed, I may not cut anything. I don't know. I didn't have that. I wasn't that successful a lot of the time, but I did show a few useful things. Now, to get along those line of rings, you hesitate, and then just as Sonic is lining up with those rings, that's when you use the air boost. Oh ho! Now that's what I call a good solid run. Something's not right. It doesn't look like it's working at all. Get pumped, cleared. Okay, so as I said before, I might have said before, I am kind of running out of time, or running low on time, and this is going to take me a little while. I'm just now on hitting number 4, so I may go ahead and end the video here. Because I'm ending it so early, I may not cut anything. I don't know. I will definitely edit the Jari-Pekka mission. I may not edit Zonshen's missions. But as I said before, I'm not going to do a challenge the video. I'll try to get through this pretty soon. We only have, after finishing Zonshen, we only have, I can take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. So we have 9 missions after Zonshen, so we pretty much have 8.5 missions left to do. But anyway, I thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me. We should get through it in the next video. Until then, later, everyone.